That's right, people. It's funny to me. Magic Johnson, I got a whole lot of respect for you. Did a whole lot for the Lakers in your day, on the court and off the court. We ain't taking nothing away from you. But as we can tell, you remind me of one of those dudes that, it just ain't in you no more. You know, one of them OG cats that was a beast when they was younger, mentally and physically. Then they got older and they kind of got soft a little bit. You dig? That's what I feel like Magic Johnson, man. That's exactly what I feel like about Magic Johnson. All right. Now a lot of people is calling him weak as a person. I'm not gonna call him weak as a person. Matter of fact, I'm gonna save all that and till I really get into the video. But I'm not gonna sit here and bash Magic Johnson. But I am a little let down, me being a big Laker fan. Magic Johnson, he did kind of lead us on. I'm gonna talk about this a little more in a minute, but let me let you guys know, about a good 50 seconds to a minute clip of his thoughts on why he retired, and I'll come back with my commentary. Listen up.
Mr. President. And I think I don't want to. Her and I have such an amazing relationship, and I think that she gave me full power to do what I wanted to do. But I think that with her and I want to always preserve our relationship and love her. And then I think that I had more fun when I was.
As you guys can see, it's all about his relationship with Jeannie Buss. He even said it in his video. Um, I don't really give a fuck about what anybody else think. As long as my relationship with Jeannie Buss is straight, okay? That's number one. Number two, he says that he just want to go back to having fun. That's right. You got your ass in the kitchen and you realize that shit was too real, and so you just got the fuck up out the kitchen. And one thing I do gotta respect about Magic Johnson is he's not trying to, ride the strings. He could have just stayed on the Lakers and collected some checks. And you could tell one thing I gotta give him is he just said fuck it and was gangster about it. He was like, I can't take the fucking heat, so I'm gonna get my black ass up out the kitchen. You dig? And I want you guys to keep this in mind. The word chef. That's right, like Chef Boyardee, a person who cooks shit. Just think about that chef, because we're gonna get back to that. Now listen up.
Able to be the big brother and ambassador to everybody. You know, I thought about Dwayne Wade retiring tomorrow, and I can't even tweet it out or can't be there. Serena Williams called me a week ago and said, "Will you mentor me and be on my
See, as you guys can hear the emotions and shit from Magic Johnson, as you guys can tell, his heart is not really in the game when it comes down to making shit happen for the Lakers. I'm talking about like, now I'm gonna explain in my situation where what I really think happened, and it's all surrounded by LeBron James, in my opinion. And then um, I'm gonna also let you guys know about the chef shit I was talking about. We're gonna get back to that analogy, and then I'm gonna let you guys know my full opinion on what I think about Magic Johnson. Do I feel like he's weak, like a lot of people is trying to say? They're trying to proclaim that on his character, or whatever. But we're gonna get back into all that.
advisory board?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna do that." You know, and so when Ben Simmons called and we went through the proper channels and they made me look like the bad guy out of that situation, but I didn't do anything wrong, but do everything right. I was thinking about all those times, all guys who.
I disagree with that to a certain extent. You didn't do nothing wrong. Yeah, if you want to go right by the book, if you want to stick to the strip, if you want to stick to the script on this argument, excuse me, then I could probably say you didn't do nothing wrong. Okay? But we all know deep inside, man, it's like Magic Johnson, call it what the fuck you want to call it, but us as Lakers fans, We love you as a basketball player. You will always have our respect. We can't take that away from you. But you did lead us to fuck on, Magic. That's what the fuck you did. So you don't call that a little wrong? I don't know what to call it.
Me to mentor them or be a part of their lives, and I can't even do that. I had more fun on the other side than on this side because now,
Okay, now you hear him. He's mainly talking about fun. And my whole thing is when he talk about fun and all this shit, you couldn't have thought this was gonna be fun. I mean, yes, the game of basketball is fun, but this cannot be too astonishing to you, Magic. It got to be something deeper than what Magic is saying. And then you want to talk about, oh, I want to be a mentor and I want to be a big brother, ambassador, etc., etc. But didn't you know that before you got into the game? Before you took the job as being president, you knew goddamn good and well, Magic, that you had a lot of people that you was gonna mentor. Now you want to talk about, oh, he can't go to D Wade's retirement game, or whatever. And I feel all that. But at the end of the fucking day, you got a job to do, and you knew the responsibility that came with being a president. Now let's talk about this chef situation. Situation. I need some goddamn water, but I ain't fuck the water because I'm just gonna keep going in on Magic. Now think about it. Think about this whole chef situation. Now, when you think about a chef, right? A chef, like let's say a chef would have tried to be a main chef and he's a rookie. Now, at that point, I will be calling him weak. I'm like, man, you got a long career ahead of you and you just gonna quit? Because that's what Magic Johnson is doing. He's quitting, y'all. Then I will have a problem with that. But Magic Johnson is like that chef that done put in so many years in the fucking kitchen. You know, the made some of the best meals ever. You know, then sold out a lot. Then owned restaurants, etc., etc. Then made a lot of money in the cooking business, right? And then he gets old and says, you know, I'm finna get the fuck out the kitchen. I can't take it no more. We can't get mad at that chef because that chef has put in so much work. But only difference is between Magic Johnson, he is the chef that he could have stayed out the kitchen. He came back in the kitchen, went live, told everybody, I'm gonna make you guys the best meal ever. And then changed his mind. Then say, no, I ain't gonna do it. Just because it got a little hard for you. Now, based off the chef's resume, we can't get mad. How the fuck one meal is gonna stop us from disliking him? That's why I'm gonna forever like Magic Johnson and have the respect for this man. But was that, let's talk about, was it a weak move? Yes, it was a fucking weak move. Yes, it was a weak move. You could at least did one more year. If it don't go out right, then fuck it. Okay? And let's talk about why. It's all because of LeBron James. No players want to play with LeBron James. Not only players that want to play with LeBron James, but you got presidents and fucking coaches that they want to be with LeBron James. Shit, Luke Walton is holding on for dear life with his trash ass as a coach. And yeah, we got love for you, Luke Walton, but you are garbage. But yeah, it's all about LeBron James. Um, LeBron James, he wants to be the president, the coach, and a player at the same fucking time. And to Magic Johnson credit, we don't know how much things happen behind closed doors. We don't know what happened behind closed doors. We don't know if LeBron James could be cussing Magic Johnson out behind closed doors. And Magic Johnson like, fuck that shit. I ain't gotta put up with this shit. I don't need you. So we gotta marinate on all this shit, people. Behind closed doors is deep. Yes, it was a weak move. Um, do I feel like he's weak as a person? No, he done too much in his life to be weak as a person in general. But yeah, I thought it was a little weak on Magic Johnson's behalf. And not only that, it was a let on. But he couldn't, like I said, like that chef, he couldn't take the heat, so he got his old ass out the kitchen. I'm out.